My name is Tylluan Penry. I'm a solitary pagan witch. I'm an author and the founder of the Wolf and Howl Press. And today I thought I would talk to you about witches and making the world a better place. It's partly a response to some awful events that have been going on in the past week. But it's also something that people do feel. They feel that the world is crowding in upon them, that terrible things are happening. They are bombarded on online news sites, social media. We are bombarded with horrible, horrible imagery. And this is very important because our minds are really geared to work with images. And when we see things that are so awful we can't begin to imagine them, then we almost shut ourselves down. There is a word for this constant bombardment. It's called, thank you Audrey, it's called fear pornography, fear porn. And it is a way of shutting us down, of making us so terrified, so fearful that we almost feel paralysed with it. And of course, everybody would like to make the world better, but where do we start? Now, this is just my opinion, obviously, but what I think is we begin very, very small. We begin perhaps by lighting a candle or some incense for those who have suffered. Animals, the earth, human beings. It's all out there. Choose something very small. Begin with a candle, a single stick of incense. You do not have to fumigate your entire home. If you're not able to do this, and some people can't, because after all, we have to live with others and it may not be possible. The landlord might have put in smoke alarms and that means no candles, no incense. Well, you could try incense outside. You could try a candle in a jam jar. Even just going out and looking at the moon, looking at the stars or the sky and sending good wishes and blessings. I have talked about this business of blessings before. It is literally like blowing a kiss. It's literally like, while you do it, your mind and your heart are thinking of where you want this to go. And that's a very small thing. And people will say to us, yes, but that's not enough. Well, of course it's not enough. I'm not stupid. It's never going to be enough. This is something so big a problem, it's always going to be there. But what we start by doing then is by cleansing, by mentally cleansing a small area. Cleanse your room, cleanse your bed, cleanse the table where you sit down to eat with your family so that it is a nicer, kinder place. Begin by extending it then. Cleanse your garden if you have one. Cleanse the street you live in. Cleanse the apartment block you live in. Cleanse your little part of the world. And you don't have to go around making a big fuss about this. Nobody, least of all myself, are asking you to go around wearing a dirty great pentacle and scattering salt and herbs. It doesn't have to be like that. Even in the modern world, there is still so much intolerance. We do not want to go acting like a magnet, because that would be foolish. We can do what we want quite quietly, thank you very much. So you do this, you keep going, you keep trying to extend the area that you are trying to protect, that you are trying to cleanse. And yes, it's not going to be all that effective on a worldwide scale. Not if just one of us do it. Here I am sitting in my kitchen on a Welsh mountainside. Well, how far am I likely to reach? Not very far, let's be honest. But imagine if I and say 20 others in this area started doing the same things. Imagine worldwide if we all start. I mean, I get viewers and I'm very, very grateful to you, all of you, viewers all over the world. Now imagine if each and every one of us just spent 5 minutes every day just trying to cleanse, trying to protect, trying to breathe blessings. Thank you, Audrey. Oh, she's on fine form today. Imagine if all of us all over the world that would begin to puncture this terrible darkness that seems to be encroaching us. It's just a suggestion, but I do recommend we should all try it, including me. And thank you very much for listening. Goodbye.